Okay, hello, and this is another video in which I want to talk about something I like to, or basically in which I think I have some knowledge and I want to share this knowledge with you. And I mean, the question is, where is the best place to meditate? Okay? And the first thing I want to talk about is that you have to go away from stimuli. So I had experimented around with this, that I was in a mall and I needed to wait. So I thought to myself, why don't I meditate? And you can meditate. I don't think it's helpful, but you can meditate everywhere. Just saying this because you can really meditate everywhere. There's no limit to yourself or somebody else. I mean, just because I did this experiment don't mean that you should not experiment around with this. But I just say that when you're in an environment where there's a lot of stimuli around you, to the left, to the right, in front of you, kids, cars or something, and you try to get your attention or your awareness more to your breathing, more on your focus, on your third eye, on your inner energy or inner consciousness. It's not really helpful when you have something around you that is really something that can actually rip your focus immediately out. And this is not helpful, and I don't recommend you that you try out that much meditation in a highly stimulated environment. Just saying, you can experiment around with it whatever you want, but it's not helpful. Just saying. So the second thing is I want to talk about energy. And energy is something you always have to know about, because energy, you cannot really see it or you cannot hear it, but you can feel it after a while of meditation, or you can get more awareness on it. So just when you are at home in a room or something and there's a lot of energy stored, you need to have to clean up your environment, and not just cleaning up, declutter your life or clean up your surfaces around you. You also have to let new and fresh energy in. So you have to open up doors, you have to open up the windows just to get the energy flow back into your house. And this is something a lot of Feng Shui, if you know Feng Shui, it's the art of living in China. And I'm not sure about the concept even exactly, but it's all about Qi and the life force energy. And to get this life force energy back into your home where you live, and that there is a place where you can freely have your life force energy, not drain your energy, but help your life. So just know something like Feng Shui a little bit, just to know, okay, there is your environment controls you a little bit. And when you have a lot of energy blockages around you, like when you have a container around you where you put a lot of stuff in it and you don't look at it, but it is there, you know it with your thoughts, with your mind, you know there is something that needs to be decluttered. There is something you need to be doing in some time in the future. But you see, when your mind is always on something else in your environment, you have to know just that you have to fix this. You can't meditate for a long time or a long period of time in a room or in a place where you have a lot of distractions around you, and also with the energy fields. Energy fields are always around you, okay? You have to consider. and that's it with energy. And the third thing is nature. Why I really recommend you to try out nature, or better to say, you don't try out nature, you meditate in nature. It's because, first of all, we are nature. The thing is, we build houses, but we are not built for houses. Okay? We are building houses, but we are not built for houses. Okay? So, in a sense, you have to know that nature is something we came from. And when you meditate for a longer period of time in nature, you get a lot different feeling about yourself and the environment and reality, I would say. Because when you are a person who is really a long time in houses, in the city, and in an environment that is not really nature at all anymore, you are becoming you become, I would say, a little bit detached from reality in a weird way. Not really, but in a certain way. You are becoming detached from nature, and this is something you have to consider and you have to try it out. Really, everybody who wants to meditate and who wants to meditate for, I mean, spiritual practice, you have to meditate outside in nature, but just saying, but I mean, there's fresh air and something that you cannot explain, because we are primitive creatures in a weird way, but we also are spiritual and energy creatures. So we are connected to this universe, we are connected to nature in a really exciting and non-exciting way, but I'm get distracted myself right now because too much energy, too much fresh air is outside, and I'm feeling too good, but I want to share this moment with you. And there's a dog behind me, and yeah, I hope these points I told you were helpful to you. I hope I could explain myself a little bit better the next time. I really try out to speak in English because I want to speak in English for you guys and for everybody. Just saying, I'm from Germany, if you haven't already maybe guessed it, but yeah, I'm just thankful for you to watch my videos, and I mean, hopefully later on you watch it again or something. And I just want to say bye and have a good day.